Hi, I am Rosnita from Excel Academy and I am your host for today. Good afternoon to all of you and thank you for joining our learning hour for this week. Today we have the pleasure of having Mr. Alex with us to discuss an exciting topic: strategies rank higher on Google search with SEO marketing. If you have any question related to this topic, please feel free to leave them in the comment section and Mr. Alex will address them right after his presentation. Okay, without further ado, I will now hand over the session to Mr. Alex.
All right, thank you very much, Rose, for the introduction, and thank you for coming in here for those who are working today. And good afternoon to you. My name is Alex, and today we want to make sure this hour is going to be beneficial to you. So let's get straight in terms of learning SEO. Yeah? And I believe the reason you are here today is because you want to understand how SEO can actually impact your marketing performance and how you can take SEO to actually improve your existing marketing campaign, not just only rely on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, but exploring the other channel to see whether it can actually improve your performance, productivity, and overall company's revenue, right? Let me just share screen over here. Okay, so Rose, if there's anything that you can't see, can't hear, let me know, yeah? Today, we will talk about strategies to rank high on Google search with SEO marketing. And in this one short hour, I will want to share with you some very practical tool that you can immediately apply. And also, I will spend a bit of time to share with you the fundamental on how search engine actually works. So when you know how search engine works, it will actually beneficial to you. Understand that all the things, the policy changes that does by Google, updates by Google, is actually for the users. Yeah. And we as the marketers is to make sure we comply and to follow the guideline and conduct our SEO practices based on the policy that they have updated every time. For those who is first time hear about me, I'm the CEO of Media Funnel, and we also run an agency to help clients to improve their SEO marketing performance. Basically, I have more than actually now 8 years already, coming to 8 years in the area of digital marketing. And SEO is something that has been very fascinating for a lot of people who have run social media ads before. Because if you run social media ads, over time you realize that your cost per lead will go up, your cost per thousand impression, reach, the overall advertising cost for social media is going to increase. So Google has another advantage where when you do SEO, in the long run, it will actually help you reduce your overall advertising budget at the same time to increase the numbers of visitors and leads conversion to your site. So we want to talk about the meaning of SEO. If you look at the definition from Digital Marketing Institute, it is a process of getting traffic, yeah, free traffic, organic traffic through natural search results. Basically, what it means that what you want to do is to make sure your website rank on the first page of Google. Yeah, rank on the first page of Google. It can means page one, first position, second position, all the way to 7, 8, 9, 10. Doesn't matter. So our goal here is to rank your website to the first page so that you can have more market share, more visitors, have more impression comes to you. And one thing to take note is if you have a website, you must understand that website and SEO works together. If you don't have a website, it's very hard for you to do the SEO part, SEO strategies, unless you use Google Business Profile. Yeah, that is different story. That one is more for retail business. Okay, retail business, brick and mortar business with a what do you call with a locations where it's physical. But let's say if you are doing example B2B or you are stationed in offices where you don't need walking customers, then website becomes very important to you. What you want to know is that whether website is be created for the user or created for yourself. If you ask me, website, the reason why we do website is to make sure the visitors have a opportunity to come to our site and to learn about what we do, what service we provide, what are the products that we offer, why choose us, and how can they start talking to us. Yeah, so website you need to optimize not just to publish, where it is optimized for user experience and make sure your website is easy to access, easy for people to visit. And while SEO is to make your website easily discovered by people. So there's two parts here: website optimization, SEO. And these two works hands in hand so that the user like you and I can beneficial for the, the campaign that we will be working on. So what's the difference between paid search versus organic search? So paid search are usually meant for what you call sponsor ads, right? So sponsor ads is on the top. Yeah, I'm referring to paid search ads. Paid search ads are usually on the top, and organic search ads are usually the one at the bottom. Okay, so after sponsor ads, the next one will be all these are what you call the organic search. So if people were to type keyword example like contractor KL in Malaysia, and you came out with this top what you call top organic search, then definitely you're gonna have a lot of traffic. Yeah. So most people will think that SEO is optimized for your website for search engine, but actually it's no. SEO is not to optimize your website for search engine. It's actually you optimizing it for who? Your customers, your prospect, your subscribers. The ultimate goal here is to make sure our prospect customers can find us, access to our information easily, and then be in touch with us easily. So we want to optimize for our customers, and at the same time, we keep search engine in mind. Therefore, it is a delicate balance between adding value for your customers and optimizing it for search engine. So never ever do SEO just for the sake of for your website. No, you do SEO is for the user. You see, what do I mean when I say optimize website for search engine? So one of the things we all know that if you want to improve your search ranking, you need to input your keywords, right? And some people, because they want to optimize it for search engine, they're going to spam a lot of keywords inside their website. Some people even put hundreds of different tags, the keyword tags, tag keyword inside an article, or some of them will buy traffic, some of them will get people to build unknown link building to them. They will do a lot of things try to please the search engine. But actually, if you go deeper, you will realize that why do we do all these things is to actually to allow customers or visitors easily to discover our website. Yeah, so search engine doing that is for the user. So let's put user first in the SEO campaign. With the right strategy, we can start optimizing for customers and start ranking. Yeah, some keywords may be easier to rank, some keyword may be difficult, some keyword may take longer time, shorter time, doesn't matter. That's where the strategy comes in, where I will show you some ways that you can do it after this workshop. If not, you can join our 2 days workshop. We will dive right in and do a very customized training for each of your industries. So the benefits of SEO, it's quite clear. It's very obvious. And one of the best benefits of SEO, if you ask me, is the quality of the people who comes to your site. So people who come to your site, and if they're able to really fill out the form from organic search, mean these people are actually very, what they call, pre-qualified even before become a sale. So you will get high quality traffic and leads for free organically, and you can actually boost your website traffic. Yeah, you can drive traffic consistently. It's not like ads where you need to pay, then you will get more reach. This one, you don't have to pay. You do whatever you need to do. You just give it a bit of time for the signals to pick up. And then you realize that, oh, you slowly will get a lot of traffic coming into your site. And it will save you advertising costs. Running Facebook ads sometimes can get more expensive compared to 10 years ago, right? Because a lot more competition coming in and a lot of people are now doing Facebook ads. And then there's a lot of competition in that market. Hence, doing Google is actually better for you. Now, you also get higher conversion rate. If these people are high quality, then your traffic conversion will be also improved. Yeah, without you actually spending money to acquire customers. And at the same time, it's to build trust, brand, and positioning because people can find you on Google. Or else people will say, oh, how come when I type your company name or product services, it doesn't appear on Google? So what impression will you get if you are the customers? Or what impression do you think your customers will have on you, impact on your brand if they couldn't find you on Google? Yeah. So that's the benefits of SEO. And first thing I would like to address is to understand how search engine works before we talk about why do we need so many strategies and tactical ways to improve your ranking. And for us to do that, first we must understand how search engine works. Now, in this case, I'm referring to Google. Basically, if you go to Bing, Yahoo, actually it's about the same. Huh? So how search engine works is the first thing is they do crawling. Crawling means search engine will send out spiders, send out robots to go out there to look for new information in the World Wide Web. New websites to check if there's any new website has been published, to check if a certain website or your website has any updates of content so that they can make adjustment in their own library system. So crawling is discovery process, is to discover new website in this world and to see if there's any website that is no longer function, any website that is violating the rules, and any website have new updates of the content of information. And why do they do that? Is because they want to record. Yeah. So they once they know about your website, what you do, then they will start doing this thing called indexing. Indexing means recording information and put it in their own library. Okay, just think of it that way. And the reason why they want to index so that anytime when someone wants to look for your product and services, they can retrieve from their library and then show it to you. So the reason of crawling is to record. The reason of recording and put in the system so that when someone, the user like you and I, looking for a specific products and services, Google can rank, can show you, okay, so this is where and where and where and where you can find all these resources that you need. So looking at Google's mission and visions is to compile, gather all the information so that humanity can access to information just one click. That's the ultimate goal, right? And that's what we want also. So for search engine, the purpose of crawling is to send out new web crawlers to find new pages and record information about them. Sometimes they call it big robots, sometimes they call it spiders. And the purpose of crawling is to discover new web pages, which I mentioned earlier, and then to check if there's any content that have changed, that have been updated, or that have been no more. So that's the purpose of crawling. And once they crawl, record the information, then they will start compile it, right? It is where huge content database, which was processed and discovered by search engine for searches. So this is indexing. So this indexing process, Google will help you store, organize, and understand what the content is about. So your keywords comes into play. Google will want to know what you do based on the keywords that you put in, based on the description that you wrote, so that they can help stores organize and understand the content, then they can rank. So some fun facts, some fun ideas or activity that you can do is to check your website has been indexed or not. You can actually check whether your website has been indexed. So for example, if I type this is a website name, yeah, let's say I type makeup, what do you call makeup academy in Sunday. So there's these three dots. So if I click on these three dots, then the Google will say that okay, this company was first indexed by Google more than 10 years ago. So most likely this company has been existed for a very long time and they are established. If your domain name is longer in the market, actually it also tells Google a bit of signal that say, hey, this domain name is more trustable compared to if you just bought the domain name like 1 day ago or 1 year ago. Yeah. So Google will tend to label this website is safe and will give a bit of consideration to help you rank a bit higher. Yeah. So how do you find if your website has been indexed is to go out and just here example, I'll just type sense and style. So you can click on these three dots, click, and you can see, yeah, these three dots, these three dots. I know that not many people or no one will literally want to click on these three dots because never explored before, right? Yeah, so this one is just to tell you how Google actually indexed and how long ago. Okay. So if you can click on this cache and they will tell you, yeah. Just click on these three dots and then you will see this. And then you can also click cache. You can see more details afterwards. The next thing is to understand the power of ranking. So according to Google, and I read some experts in the community, they also mentioned that Google actually ranked a website based on over 200 signals, more than 200 signals to decide whether to rank the website on the first page, second page, or first position, second position, third position. And of course, they didn't disclose all the 200 signals, but they provide best practices for SEO marketing people like us to understand what is on their mind. There are certain signals that they use to rank your website. Yeah, some very important one, which is the title tag keywords. So this is the keywords, whether it's relevant to the user, it can be synonym or it can be the same meaning, same intent within the tag. So this will be one of the priority of how you see the ranking happen. And of course, it's the website loading speed. So according to Google, a website should load within 3 seconds. Yeah. If your website loads very slowly, then what happens? It will reduce the user experience. So people will just skip your website and then go to a competitor site. Therefore, the loading speed of web page is very important. You want to make sure it loads within the 3 seconds. So how do you do that? Now there's quite numbers of ways to do that, and one of the way is to reduce the image file size. You don't want to upload a image that is like 5 MB, 10 MB, 50 MB. It's too big, yeah. So you reduce it to hundreds of KBs. That's one of the way to do it. And number two is to use a better hosting. Sometimes hosting can be a limitation. If you buy a very cheap hosting and then when your website traffic grow, and sometimes it will impact the server speed. Yeah. And then number three is to what you call is to embed video. So you don't want to direct upload a lot of files, videos, plugins to your website. So you want to make your website as light as possible so that it loads fast. So what types of things that will cause the website heavy? Video, high resolution image, plugins, yeah, plugins like WordPress plugins, yeah, you install a plugin, install a lot of themes, but you don't use everything, then you just leave it there. So all these little things will actually impact your website loading speed and performance. And then finally is the reputation, overall reputation of a website, where if your website is considered reputable, So how do they know it's reputable? It depends on the how active you are actually managing the website, and then they will constantly crawl, and then they will see how old is this website. Yeah. So when they say reputation, it's about they have few things to measure. One of them is called domain authority. There's a score that will indicate how authority how well you have how well is your reputation in Google. Yeah, it's called the domain authority or authority page. So title tag keywords, loading speed of a web page, and website reputation. Fun fact, did you know there are more than 30 web search engines in this world? So you have Bing, Yahoo, Ask, Baidu, Yandex, DuckDuckGo. Yeah, if you have time, you can explore like Baidu, Yandex, DuckDuckGo and see how it works for you. Basically, Malaysia have more than 92% of the market share as of July 2019. Now, a few years later, this is not updated, my apology. If you look at the latest statistics, it's about the same too, 92, also 92, yeah? That means most people use Google as their main source of channel to find information or to do business. Now, Google doesn't mean search. Yeah, Google can mean YouTube, Google properties, as long as within Google community. Yeah. So now let's talk a little bit about the three core pillars about SEO. If you want to do three, the importance, you want to implement the website for SEO, it is important to understand these three key pillars. The first pillar is called technical SEO. Okay, technical SEO is the back end of a website, back end. The second one is called on-page SEO. So on-page SEO is about researching the keywords so that you can use the keyword. Okay, so research about the keywords, export the keyword, and then you optimize it on your website. And then the last one is off-page SEO. Off-page SEO means you get featured on authority site. What do I mean by authority site? Example, Bloomberg, Malaysia, or Star newspaper. When you get featured in news media, you're actually getting a backlink back to you, right? So when people talks about if you want to learn how to best do this ABC, please follow this company website. So make sure the website is link, got put hyperlink. So let's talk a bit about the technical SEO first. I'm not sure why it's not here. Basically, there's few things you want to do. If you want to improve the performance, the first thing that we want to do is to do is to audit, self-audit. So what we'll use is this tool called Uber Suggest. Anyone can have this tool. If you sign in, it's free, by the way. And if you sign in, they will give you a bit of credit for you to do a bit of assessment. Okay. So Uber Suggest is easy to use. It's friendly. The first thing I will do is I will make sure I change to the company with this one. What should I put? Okay, I will just put a random one. Okay, Makeup Academy. So let's look at Makeup Miracle. All right. So let's say this is my website. Okay, click here. Now remember, you don't just need to put in your website. You can put other people's website, or you can put a wording. Yeah. So let's see. So once I put here, and it's going to tell me, let's say this is my website, and they will tell me that, okay, when people type makeup class, you are the first position. Makeup class, makeup classes, makeup academy, these are the first position. Now we want to know if you are in a similar industry like this company, which keywords do you think is important to you? So you can also come here and take a look that certain keywords may be related to you, where you can also um, compete for the same keywords for you to rank. Okay, so this is one of the ideas to look at the numbers of keywords. Yeah, so just put in any website name and then choose domain, choose the country and language, click search, and then it will appear. Okay, so this is first thing. Now the other thing that I would want to do is to check whether my website speed or performance is on par. I will go to this thing called pagespeed.web.dev. So this page speed will actually calculate and decide the score of your website performance. If you are getting a good score, it should be green. If it's a normal one, then it could be yellow. If it's not SEO friendly, then it will show red color. So let's take a look, and it's diagnosing now. These tools can actually help you and to let you know what do you need to do. If you are doing this SEO campaign, please do it together closely with a technical team or someone that have the what you call passion or interest in doing this type of what you call test together. Okay, it's taking a bit of time, so let's take a look at desktop. Yeah, desktop I think is okay. At least you must be in the middle, if you can. Then after that, you can try. Okay. And if let's say you let's look at mobile, oh, only 20 points. So this company for mobile side, definitely there's a lot of things they need to see what to change. Here they will tell you like first content full pane, total blocking time, speed index, largest content full pane, cumulative layout shift. Like if you want to improve your performance, fix all these things. Okay. So one way to fix this is just to make sure the image that you put in has to be small and don't have to be really super high HD type. Okay, so this is one way to see it. Now the other thing about SEO, what you call technical part, is this part. You want to make sure the mobile is friendly. Mobile is what you call responsive. Okay, so let me just show you if I can find it here. Oh, okay. You don't need to. Let me show you. Just type mobile friendly test. Yeah, just click on the first one, mobile friendly test, and hit this one. Just put in your web page and then click test URL. If it's okay, they'll tell you, say that, okay, this website is usable on mobile. If it's not, they'll tell you why. Yeah, so get ready the technician hand, okay, and then you can actually, what you call, work closely with your web team and tell them, hey, something wrong, let's work together. Because if you're not in programming background, then sometimes it's a bit difficult for you. SEO can go very deep in terms of what you call, in terms of the technical side, where you may need a bit of programming here and there. So if you have someone who have basic knowledge, it's actually very good. It's an advantage. Okay, let's go. Don't wait anymore. I want to talk to you about the on-page SEO. So on-page SEO is about providing consistent, good content to improve overall user experience. Okay, so on-page SEO is to make sure our content is registered, our content is actually optimized in the website, yeah, so that people can find us easily. So that's what on page is all about. And before we dive into technical part of the on page, first we have to look at this thing called keyword research. Okay, so you want to use keyword research to help you find new keywords and that or something that used by potential customers to your products and picking the most relevant keyword that are within your reach and that have a good search volume. So understand keyword research. Let's go to the more important one, which is 3 types of keywords intent. The first intent is called navigational intent. The second type of keywords intent is called informational intent. And the last one is called transactional intent. When someone types something on Google, always remember something is going on in their mind. So, what is the intention of typing that keyword? If I were to type 5-star hotel resort Klang, 5-star hotel resort Klang, okay, it doesn't matter, or Penang. So, which type of intent am I at? Is it just for information or for more for commercial use transactional? So we will have to also judge accordingly based on the keyword that they send, then whether the keyword is categorized as informational, transactional, or navigational. Okay. So navigational content works like this. Huh? You type in a keyword straight to the destination. Example, Maybank login, Facebook. Yeah. So you don't type social media login. No, you type Facebook login, Maybank to you. Okay. This types of keywords means that if you have a lot of high volume on these keywords, means that your navigation is doing quite well. Yeah, navigation, your brand, your branding. People understand your brand. People know your brand, so people just type your brand name to access. All right. Second one is called informational. So basically, informational is you want to rank keywords that is information based, and usually these type of informational keywords are higher relevancy. Yeah, and these informational keywords serve as an intent to purchase, what they call to acquire more information and solution. So let me give you an example. What are the signs of pregnancy? So you're looking for information. How do you tie a tie? So this informational. What else? What's the health benefit of drinking or having dragon fruits? So these are some of the knowledge that people want to know. Yeah, best gaming laptop, and usually happens in the blog posts or videos, and happens in awareness stage. When people look for information on Google, generally they don't want to buy things; they just want to find information. So we want to use this as a way to funnel this group of people. Okay. And then the last one, it's called transactional keyword. So basically, transactional keywords happens at the last stage of the buying cycle, and these type of keywords are more competitive. Yeah, because everyone also want to beat these keywords to buy these keywords. But I don't really recommend. So there's nothing much to really what we call worry about. So transactional intent is where you want to look for something that you plan to buy already. So these type of keywords are usually more challenging because you want to compete with the rest of the market. So two types of keywords. The first type of keywords that we want to research is called short tail. When you do keyword research, right, start with short tail first. Yeah, short tail. Short tail is like 1 to 2 words short, and then they are typically 1 to 2 words. There's less specifics. Now, long tail keyword is where you want to look for keywords that has what you call higher, longer, more specific keywords that related to your business. Example, like best running shoes for men, house renovation contractor in KL, Penang 5-star near bridges. So these keywords are generally more specific, have 3 or more words. So that's the two main difference for short tail and long tail. My question to you is, which one should we focus more on? Which one do you think, long tail or short tail? So the answer will be long tail. Why? Because long tail is more specific. It's considerable easier to rank compared to short tail. And long tail is getting more and more specific in terms of your target audience. Yeah, you can actually convert better. You don't have to have a lot of volume. You just need to have a good enough volume, lower competition to help you improve your keywords. So these are some of the keywords tool that you can use, keyword.io, but need to buy. Yeah, if you use the free version, they have some features and limitation. Then you have TubeBuddy, vidIQ. This tool is for YouTube more, right? And then you have Oversuggest. You also have Google Keyword Planner. Now, Google Keyword Planner is not easy to access if you don't run any ads on Google. Okay, so once you run some ads, only you can get the easier for you to access the keyword planner. So on page SEO, let me just give you some lists. Number one, you want to do keyword research analysis and then optimize the title tag. Title tag means the description of your headline. So let me just show you an example. Title tag will look something like this. If I type Makeup Academy, title tag is this one. Okay. Title tag. So title tag is important to improve your search. And next one is called meta description. Meta description is this one. This is called meta description. Okay. These are description. These are also very important because you want to write an engaging copies to get people to come and see you so that they can, right? So you can do a better job for the company and the user. So meta description is this one. Be descriptive, be concise, be short, be clear. Like that. The next one is to optimize URL title. So URL title is this one, .com slash whatever. Yeah, like this one slash SNO academy.com. So you don't know whether it's true, then you can click. Yeah. So this URL title. So next one is optimizing H1 to H6 page post. Okay, now let me explain. Need a bit of time for this part. Okay, I'm showing my notepad. If you can't see my notepad, just let me know. So headings, H1 to H6. So basically H1 means most important. Okay, most important keyword. H2 can means not second important. I should say like that. Very important. And then H3 third important, and so on and so on. You want to let Google know that there are certain keywords that is the most important that you want to rank on the first page. And then you have H2, H3, second important, third important. So when you go through again your content, you can set this inside your team builder. It can be WordPress. Yeah, if you're using Wix, then you can do that too. So each platform have their own SEO documentation. So just go and check it out. And let me see if I can find another example for you. So I'm going to click any of this, what do you call article? Let me see, start here. So for example, let me see if I can find the idea resources, procrastination example lah. Okay, so let's say this is the article, correct? So this one is should be H1, then this one should be H2, yeah, because all bold. Example, let's say this is important. Then these are what? Paragraphs, paragraph. So facts and statistics is important. If it's important, okay. If it's not important, just leave it. Then you can see like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all this can be inside. If you click properly, if you schedule it or adjust the setting, it can be H2, H3. So H1 should be 1, H2 2, H3 got 3. And then make sure you give the images, enough images with the meaning on your website. So instead of default naming of images on your website, such as meaningless, what you call WhatsApp download, when, timestamp, then you upload that picture. So timestamp that kind of photo under WhatsApp is not very organized, and you want to make it's easy for people to what you call to understand what this image is all about. So next one is hyperlink. So you want to include hyperlinks in your website. So hyperlink, there's two. There's one inbound link, another one is called outbound link. For the one that link people to your same company page is actually called internal link. It's called internal link. For those that external page, like let's say there's a meaning you want to explain or the sources you want to track, want to give more ideas for the young people, then you hyperlink certain external link. Click, go to other people places. So it's called external link. Okay. Again, don't spam all the links. Don't keep people inside your website. You must also provide more resources to show them that you actually care for them. And you can also do this. Make sure content is up to date when you write. Okay. Yeah. Doing all these things will actually help improve your SEO bottom line. Yeah. So there's so many other ways that you can do. And these are just some ideas to really fast track all what you need to be succeeded in SEO. So just one more thing about technical SEO. I think I overlooked. So technical SEO, there's one more thing that I would like to share with you, where you want to convert your your image from PNG, JPEG to from PNG to WebP. Yeah? So basically, if you go outside, you just type PNG example to WebP converter. Then they will tell you, okay, so just choose the one that is comfortable for you. And then you next time when you upload a picture, you don't just use PNG anymore, you just use WebP. Okay, so use any converter to help you do that. And for those that previously done images, you see if you can find a bulk backlinks or bulk what we call bulk converter to improve your image loading speed. Okay, so these are just few little things that you can do on SEO, and you will see big changes over time. Okay, last one is the off-page SEO. Basically, off-page SEO is where we want to build link. Just think of it as this. Off-page SEO means outside of the website. Basically, you want to make sure people feature you, people are talking about you. And when Google hears that, Google know that this is a reputable company or a site. Yeah. Off-page SEO is where you want to enhance your website search ranking through activities that happen outside the website. So that's one of the point of view. So when people talks about off-page, it also refers to link building. And of course, a backlink is just to let you understand. If you don't understand what's a backlink is an incoming hyperlink from other people's site. Okay, incoming hyperlink from other people's site. So say for example, let's say there's authority site recommend you to their readers. Okay, you want to make sure you have a quality quality content, yeah, so that when people come to you, they know that, oh, this is a real deal. The more authority site that you can get featured on and they hyperlink back you, the better your traffic is going to be. And then also the volume search, everything will go up. Yeah. So this is like a PR job already. So a role of PR is to update customers. A role of PR is to also do a bit of business development or to get ideas or get people to feature you. Yeah. So this is one of the way that you can do for off page. And then we want to encourage backlink is because it's like voting. So Google will tell that the page links to whether it's credible or not. And when the website receives a link, some reputation has passed to it. Yeah, so it's good. Huh? So if you get more out what do you call links, do follow links, non-follow links, doesn't matter to your site. Actually, it's good. Huh? Actually, it's good. So this is just some example of off-page SEO. One is to find backlinks. How? I will show you how. So there's a quick idea of how you can find more backlinks idea and to monitor your competitors' backlink. Again, I'll just use Super Suggest for this case, and then I will type okay backlinks overview. So let's say I'm doing a makeup academy, and then I can go down, I can see, they'll tell me, okay, so these are the people who actually link to this company page. And what you can do is to identify opportunity, see if there's a way that you can go in also. Okay, so all this is done, and you can actually see if you want to use it. So you can actually talk to them like, hey, how do you do this? How can I participate? So this is some idea. Now, there's another thing that you want to pay attention to is the domain authority or page authority. Actually, the higher the points, the better it is. But sometimes the higher point also means very high spam score. So you can see this one 84, 79, 63. Certain spam score happen is because they don't know what do you call. Certain spam score is not because of you. It's just how it works. People will try to farm people's website, to do their own thing. So you want to look at the spam score here, and then of course you can see trace back. Click here, trace back. Who are these people actually? See account suspended. So meaning you have to tell Google, hey Google, this website is not under me. I don't know them. Yeah, don't know why they link to you. It's very common. Everyone will have this issue. So you want to periodically remove the spam. Remove. Okay, you remove, and then it will improve your overall green color, and hence your ranking, traffic, everything go up. Okay, so let me just summarize the last slides. Work with SEO agency to help you if you need. Engage a PR agency. If you have PR person, they can do that. And then you get featured. Yeah. So if there's a competition, or if there's a awards, anything that feature you, so make sure it's linked to you. Yeah. Or you do link trees. So you give me my link, I put inside. I give you a link, you put inside. Yeah. So analyze your competitors' link profile and learn to turn unlinked mentions into link. Make sure it's hyperlink. So you can analyze anyone's backlink using the Uber Suggest or SEMrush, any other tools that is fine for you. Yeah. And then next one is to set up Google My Business, or they call it now Google Business Profile. So this is the one. Example, if I type cafe near me. So this one is called Google Business Profile. So what you want to do is to make sure you have picture. Good enough picture for people to see. Visual is very important. Like this one, okay? Cukup. So it's the first time I hear this. Then you can see, oh, this cukup. So you have exterior to show people, coffee, where is this place? Is this good? Things like that. Yeah. So this is a good place. Okay, good. Then what else do you have? You can make sure, just make sure all the reviews you replied it. Yeah, and then you can make sure you also do some update posting. And then what else? To improve all the things, you need to make sure all the information is there. Yeah? So let me just give you an example. If you're the admin, you can actually, you will have this, right? Reviews, message, add photo. So from time to time, add something inside, edit your services, edit products, optimize this entire page. So this is like a Facebook page. You just think of it like a Facebook page. So you have another one in Google. Next time when you do posting on Instagram, Facebook, maybe you can consider posting here too. Okay, updates. So do all those things will actually help, to improve your overall what you call the ranking. So if you click performance, there's something very interesting here. They will show you like 6 months details. If you scroll down, then you can actually see, okay, how many searches have been done and how many searches show your business profile based on the queries. So when people type digital marketing, so there's a chance that my what do you call my agency pop up. Yeah, and then you can see how many percent of people using mobile search, how many of them using desktop. So in this case, mine has more desktop, no, less desktop. So yeah, desktop search higher than the mobile search. And then the reason is because we are more towards B2B, business to business. And then therefore, people who are working in the company, usually they want to find information, all this, they will use desktop. They don't really use mobile. Okay. Yeah, so this is just some idea, show you how you can actually improve your SEO from them. So see, let me just summarize. We learn about SEO and we understand there's 3 pillars of SEO, isn't it? So we have technical. So technical is the website backend. And then we have on page. So you have keyword research and content optimization, or keyword optimization is the same. Then you also have off page where you do link building. Now there are many strategies that you can do to improve. I share with you few ideas already, and I would very confidently say you apply what we learned here and you are going to see your ranking increase, hence your traffic. Okay, then we will also if got chances, we will also share with you some how do you analyze the data of the SEO. So in this case, we will need these tools, right? So we will need this tool called Google Search Console, and then we will also need this called Google Analytics 4. Yeah, and then so on and so on. Different tools is used to help you to measure, to get insights so that we can improve our performance based on that. All right, so any questions? So let me put it here. Okay, any questions? Q&A. So I will pass back to Rose. Rose, are you there? Maybe you can share me if there's
Okay.
if they post any questions from here.
Yes, sure. All right. Thank you, Mr. Alex, for your insightful presentation. We appreciate your expertise in sharing today's topic. To all our participants, thank you for being a part of today's learning hour. So I believe as of now, we still do not receive any questions. Got two questions. Yes. Okay. We have two questions already.
Okay. Farid, should you apply Google recommendations or ignore the recommendations if it increases the budget? So Farid, I think this is more on Google Ads. So SEO is different. SEO, I don't think they will give you any recommendation. To me, the answer is yes. Yes and no. You see, Google recommendation for Google Ads is actually quite good. And we generally practice most of the things. except for certain things. Example, they ask you to add more keywords, but if you realize that keyword is not related to your industry, then don't apply. Certain recommendations also mention, example, increase your budget. All right. So I will look at my budget. If my budget is allowed and I get leads, I get conversions, then I will add in. If I don't get any leads, my campaign is not very convincing, maybe I will put it on hold. So it's not a straightforward answer. I cannot say like don't follow, not necessary, because we do apply Google recommendation in certain case. And of course, certain things we will look at the context. Some we follow, some we don't follow. Yeah. Okay. So we have to look at what are the recommendations they are talking about. So I hope I answer your questions. If not, please ask me again.
Thank
Okay, next
you.
questions.
Let's go to the next question. Yeah.
How to increase backlinks? So there's many ways. So let me just show you share screen. Present, share screen, entire screen here.
No more.
So one way to improve your link building strategies is you put in, let's say this is your competitors link. You click search, and then you go down, you realize that there are certain places where you should be there. Yeah. Let's say just click here, example. Okay, this one is 404. Let's find. Need a bit of time. So you want to research. Let's say, for example, this is website that you wanted to you see your competitor rank here. So what you can do is you can go to this webmaster. You can ask them, hey, I realize that you actually featured my what do you call our what do you call my competitor services or other website. So can I also be part of this place? So this is one way to do it. So backlink, you can look for your competitors backlink, and then you can go and see whether that website has any opportunity for you to go in. Example, review sites. Let's say top 10 contractor services in KL. Okay, top 10 contractor in Malaysia. So you see this one, right? Zoom info. So maybe if I'm in this industry, I can go to this place. I will contact them and say, hey, we are also in this area and this is our specialties, and I would like to know how can we participate in your top 10. So that's one way to do it. The second way to do it is to exchange blogging, yeah, guest blogging. So let's say you find your someone, right, or a website that has blogs or articles, you can feature your expertise there, or in a media magazine. Yeah. So for example, yeah, so let's say Smart Investor. This is one of our client. So they do a lot of personal finances, investments, related types of updates and talks. So sometimes they also featured companies, and when that happen, it will give you backlink. So when they give you backlinks, yeah, you will actually create another backlinks. You need increase your numbers of backlink, isn't it? So this is just few number of ways. And then number three is to create content that is so good that people want to feature you. Of course, this is higher level. So I hope these three simple ways can actually help you improve your backlink strategies. Okay. All right.
Okay.
If there's any other questions, let me stop
All
share.
right. Just give a moment if there is any other questions. Don't have it. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Farid, for engaging with the session and asking your questions. And to all, we hope you gain valuable insight from today's sessions. Okay, as display on your screen right now, we have some upcoming public courses. You may follow our social media and get to know our upcoming programs, or you can contact us for more information. Okay, so with that, we conclude today's sessions. Thank you once again, Mr. Alex.
Thank
And
you. Thank you,
okay, to
Rose. Thank you,
all,
everyone here.
goodbye and have a good weekend. Happy
Thank
Malaysia
you.
Day.
See
Thank you.
you.
See
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.